Alright guys, back again, part two. Thank you guys for hanging out late nights. It's just me and little Artie. And as the night continues and and we're losing the light, Artie. Um, Artie's like, what are you talking about? I'm good. Um, so anyways, we're losing the light. But I wanted to continue because Artie still needed to be changed. Say hi! Say hi, aunties! And everything like that. So, with that being said, let me see here. I'm trying to make sure I can really see him. Okay, there he is. So, like I said, guys, I felt guilty about the whole situation that poor Artie has not been changed. As you can see, since the cold freeze. And, I don't know. Maybe, do I get my Reborn mommy card? He's laughing like, really? You're laughing at me, Artie. Why? Do I get my Reborn card revoked? Reborn mommy card revoked, Artie, for that? But anyways, hopefully I can make up for it in this cute little vintage romper. It's just gorgeous. It has like the Peter Pan collar with lace and little yellow and green and blue little thingies on the front. And then it's just this pale blue. I am going to take a stab at it, and I think it will fit him. If you guys were with me when, and then these are some cute little vintage shoes that have ABC on them. ABC, and I'm trying to remember where I got them. But I got them brand new, so this will be the first time anyone is wearing them. And but let's just see if I can get him out of this. Okay, so basically, this is part two, hanging out late nights. And the question, it was a question that I get asked is, where do I get them? I'm trying to help a mommy now actually find her dream babies. And that's what it says, a mark here. Artie, what have you been getting yourself into? Ladies, if you are offended by little boys' underwear or briefs, please tune off now. Artie's like, really? Yeah, because Artie is a big boy. He wears Hanes. Maybe I should get Artie some Calvin Kleins. You like some Calvin Kleins, Artie? You would? Okay. Calvin Kleins. You heard it here first, folks. Artie wants Calvin Klein. He thinks I'm doing him wrong with these Hanes. You know? So, Artie is a big boy, and one of my favorite in the nursery. Okay, let's kick these off. And I feel so embarrassed to have him still dressed in this outfit. It's like, oh wait, I guess I should unzip it. Artie's like, what are you doing? Mommy, do you unzip stuff first? Do you just pull me through it? Okay, sorry. So we unzip, and he had a sleeper on. So it's a footed sleeper. That was adorable, but do we need a sleeper on at this time of the year? This hot? No, we don't. So, whew, I feel better already, Artie, just seeing you get out of this stuff. Here we go. Oh boy, there we go. There's Artie. Okay, so he's got his briefs on, just his briefs, and let's see. Okay, let's get this up. Oh, I had meant to show you guys this. I had picked this up. It is a glass bottle, even flow glass bottle. And I've got to, you can hear the glass, I've got to, very large too. Although he doesn't, well, he held on to it, but he doesn't really care for it. I'm a big boy. He's grinning. But yeah, so let me put this here. But I've got to figure out how to, I've never sealed these bottles before. So if anyone has suggestions on how they do theirs, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be, excuse me, oh, goodness. Otherwise, I will be on any health channels on YouTube on how to seal bottles, because I really want to get this one sealed. I've been looking for a glass bottle, and then I went to this place. By the way, this place is Awesome Sauce. I am going to try to, when I get my camera, to film it for you, because you'll be able to order, guys, all these clothing and dresses and accessories like this from her, and she will ship anywhere in the US. So I'll try to, when I get my camera, that'll be the first thing I'll do is film so you guys can see this amazing. I mean, if you love baby clothes and baby accessories and cribs and all, I mean, it's like, I mean, literally, she has stuff on top of stuff, packed on top of stuff in this small store. But her prices are pretty decent. And I think this glass bottle, it was new. I paid, it was still in the package. I want to say I may have paid $5, $3 or $5 for it, so I didn't think that was bad. Or a glass one. Okay, well anyways, Artie's like, will you get to what you need to say and try that outfit on? Because I need to know if it fits. Let's see. Okay, Artie. My biggest thing with him is I don't like to see the cloth in his arms showing and stuff, so let's just see if we can, you know, get it on without showing all that. And so on and so forth. Oops. Okay, well, okay. I'm just trying to get you situated, Artie. Bear with me. It's like, what in the world are you doing, woman? He's so big that you can't see him fully on the screen. But that's cool. I like you to see his face at least. Turn around. All right, so while we struggle with Artie, he's laughing like, oh, mom is so silly. All right, so basically part 2 to this question of where do I get my dolls from? In part 1, I was telling you guys that sometimes friends give them to me. They're downsizing. They've changed their collecting habits. And by that I mean to say, you know, some people may have started out loving porcelains when they got into the doll world. And then they maybe moved on from porcelains and maybe they fell in love with compositions or vintage or 1950s or the Play Pals or Masterpiece or Christine Orange. I could go on and on. You get the point. But basically their collecting style and needs have changed. And so I guess in the Reborn world we would say they're not bonding with the baby anymore. And so it's kind of the same for the other dolls. You just may not quite feel the same. You may not, although with porcelains and stuff, you may not dress them. Now, Masterpieces and Ashton Drakes, I find that I do dress them sometimes. I just don't dress them as often as I feel with the Reborns, because I always feel guilty if I don't dress the Reborns. I don't feel as guilty if I don't dress the Masterpieces or the Ashton Drakes for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because they're even more realistic, so you feel like, oh, the poor baby is just still wearing this. Look how I felt with Artie just now. But yeah, so they move on, and when they do that, some of them give the babies away. You know, they want them, their main intent is to put them in a good home where somebody will love them. And sometimes it's not about the sale, it's not about the money, it's about get the baby into a home that's going to be loved. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's how it is in the doll world. Sometimes it's more about us finding good homes for the babies than it is about the money. So so a lot of them, and this is fitting him, so a lot of them will do that, you know, and I have done it myself. You know, I'm moving less away from porcelains unless it's really big porcelains like Christine Oranges or some Masterpiece or some other type of dolls. And I give some away. I'm giving some away now. So some maybe you get them because they were given to you as gifts. A friend may say, you know what, for your birthday, because I know you like dolls. I know you love them. What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Mother's Day? Like for now, I'm got my fingers crossed for Mother's Day. I don't know about you ladies and the fathers who collect Reborns. Maybe you got your fingers crossed for Father's Day. So it's crazy. I was talking to another friend who collects Reborns, and we both were talking about, okay, what holiday is next that we could kind of, you know, pitch our, you know, do our pitch on, you know, to try to, you know, get a baby, you know, for that holiday. So, you know, we look at the holidays. Sometimes you're blessed to get that as a gift, especially if people in your family or in your household or significant others or whoever, if they know you love these dolls, then, you know, I know for me, I say, you know what, the best thing you can get me is the money for, you know, to support this, my hobby, which is these dolls. You know, for someone else, it maybe get me jewelry or get me this. And sometimes I would want jewelry or do that. But sometimes too, especially if I see a doll that I really like, it's like, oh no, give me that doll, you know. So so gifts, okay. And then the other thing is, like I was saying, is I have noticed, I've gotten one off of YouTube, and I'm looking at another one possibly off YouTube, and I've messaged the person to see if they're really going to sell it. And then and like I said, with YouTube, the person was so kind and did a details video for the doll. And so I was able to see more. And then I trusted. And I looked at some of her channel, and I was like, oh, she seems like a nice person. And I know, you know, I feel like I know people off of a channel, but I did feel confident by looking at the channel and seeing some of the person. But Facebook, I find I've been getting some from, there's some Facebook moms that I've gotten close with, and, you know, they know sometimes what I like, and they'll alert me sometimes. They're really good friends, and they'll say, Donna, hey, I know such and such's baby's up, and I know you liked it. I know you like that style, or you like that artist. Here's your chance, you know, and I'll try to talk to the person and get it. I'm on a budget, so, and you know that from my videos where I'm always talking about how can I get what I want? You know, what is it called? The champagne, you know, taste with the, you know, the Kool-Aid money, or champagne taste with, I don't know, is it caviar taste with a hamburger budget? I don't know. I told you guys, too many years in Germany, I'm not good at euphemisms. But anyways, you get the point. So that's kind of how it is. It's like I'm really trying to watch what I spend, how I spend it. So I look and I compare. And, you know, that's the best thing for me. It's like I want it, but you know, sometimes I don't get it when I want it. Sometimes it's a while later before I'm able to get what it is that I want, or I may have to sell a baby to get it. I can tell you guys that a lot of times I'm blessed. I find people that will work with me. I just put some moisturizer on his hair and brushing it. This artist did such an awesome job with him. I will highly recommend her. Anyone. I love the way she does boys, and I tell you, I have another one of her boys, so I have two, and it's just like awesome. But so Artie Stress, say hi, aunties. He's in his romper, yeah, and he's grinning, and it's adorable. I just wish this camera. He has scratches on his knee, but you can't see the details because it just washes him out. Let's see. Can you see that now? Can you see that deep red on that knee? He has scratches that the artist made because Artie's a tomboy. He's always climbing trees. He's always getting into stuff. But he's wearing this cute vintage little romper. Artie's about the size of a 2-year-old or 3-year-old child. And I'm going to put these on just as they are for now because I was digging around, couldn't find his socks. So we'll just put these on for now, Artie, so we can find your socks. But that's what I do. So but a good deal I find comes from Facebook for me. I have gotten a few off of eBay, but I do quite more I find on Facebook because I tend to know more people, and they're downsizing or their tastes have changed, and they may contact me sometimes for a baby, or I may ask, hey, do you have any babies? Because I know that they switch their collection sometimes, and you know, and I've seen their dolls, and I like the style of dolls they collect. Kind of seems to be similar to what I would be looking for. So for me, it's networking. I just happen to be networking in the community, and if you know somebody who knows somebody who is selling, somebody may let you know in the Facebook world, and stuff. So yeah, but everything I do, it's budget friendly. You know, I look for the layaways. I am not ashamed because I give layaways often when I make my babies. Most of the time I will offer a layaway because I know how it is. Oh, he looks so darling. I know how it is to want something and you you need just more time. You know, you have to budget.